You serious?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll check.
Yeah, you already know what time it is. You understand? UPK, one President Command Junior Honor, all my brothers. We rolling down. You understand? These niggas weak. These niggas don't know what to do. See these soldiers beside me, standing in all black with the shields on low. Watching, they all my blood. Lord is precious, but loyalty is private. Palm of the mind may leave you like. Wrong with this shit, I've been eating diapers. And don't do any crimes. Cause all my niggas righteous, all politics will fight. Cowards cold, real niggas hold rank stand, but they believe and won't compromise the day. They will harmonize the traitors. Do not affiliate with impersonators. You cross the line, you gon' catch the fate. My niggas strong, no chase. You other niggas sweet like annihilators. Tank full of brown sugar like annihilate. Every time I move a righteous demonstration, all I deny is fake. My brother's glorious, you warriors, the labor swore down and them singers can't stop till we them glorious thrown in my way with a supreme audience. Cloud ass nigga get exiled, no loitering around my brothers. Yeah, you already know what it is. 144 back in there, you be touchdown, put it down for my brothers. And I roll straight so that's right, niggas with them shield, that's right, yeah, they my brothers. We gon' rule it on the kill, you understand? We gon' rule this bitch at all costs. Nigga, we gon' take these fucking practice. That's right, that's right, that's right. I pray like you at the house. They can't blend with my men, nigga. I can tell you fake from the treacherous mouth. Came to God is all love, we don't believe that. Give a damn about the 2 cents, fuck the feedback. I give it all for my brothers, they deserve. No excuses for my niggas. They striving to be perfect, sacrifice whatever form they never own. You be cake, we keep it tight like she be a joke. Endure to the end, it's what a wise man told me. Liquor from the top shelf, but I spill it with the low. 144, nigga, everybody know. All the ever wanted was the beach, fuck a road. Say you down for the cause, gotta show me. Stay tall and you not blood.
Danger pop up. Yeah, the mic over here.
No competition, only glory in the distance for my brothers.
Good. All right, Israel, shalom. What's going on? All right, let's clap it up. Stop the music. I don't know if it's gonna come back on. Shalom, Israel. We the ISUPK. Start out at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commanding General Yohana. All right, and then if any man give his life for Yahweh Shai and Christ, all right, and fall up under this UPK banner, he is my brother and my blood, and we will die here for what's necessary. All right. With that being said, it's the Lashawan Qadash class. I'm Preaching Officer Marah, Officer of 1000. All right, in the Israelite School of UPK. That being said, we about to get into it, man. We about to get into this class. Today we're doing lesson 10, right? So the way you can put that up on the screen so I can just look up here. Actually, you can't. You just you plug the HDMI cord in. You ain't got to cast it. And I can just look up here. Now, with that being said, what we're going to be doing today is, of course, y'all can go ahead and write these words down. Let me step over here. Y'all can go ahead and write these words down. What I am going to do, since I wrote it in blue, I'm going to just write this part over and do them over real quick. All right. So, Taza, Ba'ah. What I am going to do is write them over, since I got a better marker this time. So now everybody should be able to see everything that's written on the board. But y'all can go ahead and write this down. I told y'all I was going to give y'all some words in the beginning of the class that y'all can write down, just to have in your vocabulary. So that, and make sure y'all study these words, man, so we can have these words in Israel. We can use them. We can teach them to our kids, man. We can speak our language. The Chinese man speaking his language. Everybody's speaking their language except for Israel. All right? So I'm going to step out the way. With that being said, Told you I was gonna give y'all these words in the beginning of class. So like you got it plugged in. I need you to put it on here.
I'm not sure if it's. I gotta check and see if it's plugged in on there.
Yeah, it should be plugged in up there. And all you gotta do is go to the whichever one is plugged in. It should pop up on here. But Salaki Israel. All right. So with that being said, so I hang this up just a little bit. Okay. Salaki, I want to fix this light. All right. There we go. So now, with that being said, yeah, I need you to put it on the class for me, though, for sure. Just go to StreamYard so I can see the class, for sure. Yeah, so I can see us. There we go. All right, cool. So, Lockie, y'all, I'm trying to get everything right so I can see. Make it whole big screen for me, for sure. We ain't gonna be going into nothing tonight, for real. That we gotta change, or be on a computer. I'm gonna keep everything on the board. So now, I'm gonna step to the side. The first word is Yalad, right? Ya, La, and Da. La and the character La and the character Da is connected. Yalad. As you know, or may not know, Hebrew goes from right to left. So I'll just put it right here. Hebrew goes from right to left, and in American society, it goes when we write, we start at the left and go over to the right. In Hebrew, we start at the right and we write towards the left. Everything is off of the right. If you're in Hebrew Academy, you understand everything starts with the right. That's why we say son of the right. Benjamin, tribe of Benjamin, son of the right hand. That's why we say on the left-hand side, is what we would call the evil side, or the side that Satan is over, right? Under the Lord, of course. The side that the Lord put Satan in charge of. And Christ would be the right-hand side, which is righteousness and all that. You know what I mean? That the Lord put Christ in the angels over, all right? The angels that was under Christ. Now, with that being said, also, too, I want to send this class out. So with that being said, the word Yalad means birth. It means boy child, like a man child or a son, but it's a child that's a boy. Or the word youth, like I'm a little youth or lad. That's where they get the term lad from. Yalad, from a youth. Also means birth, like to give birth, and to beget. I meant to write give birth up here too. Go ahead. Huh? Yeah. Can I get that clear wine? Water to us, the wine, give us the walking hand coming through. All right. Now, with that being said, I want to send the class off. Let me just check us out on YouTube. I want to make sure we up and running. ISUPK Philly. Type in your questions as well. I will be checking out your questions. All right. So let me see. I'm gonna step over here. I want to take a look. The next word is pop. I didn't get a chance to put it up here when I erased it. This word is pop. All right. Pop. P-A-H. Pop. The character pop and the character ha is connected. Means mouth. All right. And this is actually where you get the actual character pop from the mouth. All right. You can just imagine, teeth right here, and teeth in the tongue. That's where you get it from. Wow, appreciate it. Let me turn this up so we can hear it. That's where you get it from. Wow, appreciate it. I'm actually gonna write this up here a little bit bigger. I'm big on everybody telling them, telling them to write as big as they can so everybody can see it. I'm just gonna write each one over, so y'all can see. So Yalad means boy child. I'm gonna put this in parentheses. It's a child, but it's a man. It's a boy, right? So boy, child, youth, right? Youth, beget, birth, What was the last one? I believe I'm forgetting one. To give birth, blah, 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 blah. Where we at? Yalad. Right. That's it. To bear. I can put give birth too. So that's what it said. To bear. Right? To bear up. Or to bear, meaning give birth. I said bear up, meaning to bear, to give birth. Right? That's Yalad. Pa. The word pa means mouth. I'll rewrite this one over as well so everybody can see it clearly. All right. The word Tazabah means army. Army or a host. A host and an army is the same thing. It also means warfare. All right. Fix that last one for you. Warfare. So, with that being said, while y'all write those down, I'm going to share the class, and we're going to go into the next words that I'm going to give you from out of the Biblical Hebrew Working Textbook. Y'all know we in that, right? Biblical Hebrew Working Textbook. You ain't got to question that. I'm going to show it up here in 1 second. So, Biblical Hebrew Working Textbook off the ISUPK Studies Tools website. I believe, how much did it say? I paid $17.50 for this. I don't know if y'all can see. There we go. So it's a little jammed up, the price. I had it for a minute. But I paid $17.50, I believe, off the ISUPK website, isupk.com, under the Study Tools tab, Biblical Hebrew Working Textbook. All right, this is a gigantic book. On the website, it looks small. I thought it was handheld. I got it. It was definitely handheld. You got to hold it with two hands. It ain't like a handheld Game Boy. You got to hold this joint up. It's an actual textbook. All right. So, with that being said, everybody should have this down pretty much, or at least almost got everything down. The word Yalad means child, but talking about a boy. Youth, it also means beget, it means birth, give birth to, or bear, all right, which means birth. The next word, pa, which it means mouth, okay? The next word after that is tazabah, which means warfare, or it means army, and it means host. It also is used as warfare, all right? I just wanted to fix that at the end so y'all can see it clearly. Tazabah. So with that being said, type in y'all questions if you got any questions. Y'all let me know. All right, so we're going to move on to the next. And if y'all need to, y'all can pause the class or come back to it. We're going to move on to the next. I spot, you check and see if there's any questions, brother, for sure. So I'm going to give y'all a few words. Like I said, every day at the beginning of class, not every day, but each class, each Friday Hebrew class, we're going to go through, and I'm going to give y'all the, some Hebrew words. You know what I mean? And go over them and recite them. I'll also start posting them on Facebook and Instagram. You know, posting the Hebrew words, all right, that we did for that day. You know, did you lie, what they mean, you know, each one, all right. So with that being said, the next one is nakah. The word nakah. It's a lot here. Nakah, right? Nakah means smite, or strike. That's what it means. It means smite or strike. So you strike somebody, you just nakah that person. Strike. I believe I spelled that right. It's a lot of you, y'all. My spelling off, please forgive a brother. All right. So smite or strike. The next one is Allah. Hold on, let me put up here how you pronounce this for y'all. How you pronounce it. Nakah. Right? The next word is Allah. Allah means cattle, but it also has another meaning, right? Allah also has a number meaning. It means 1,000, right? We put up here how you pronounce it. Allah, AHLAP. All right. Now, Allah has a number meaning. The number meaning is 1,000, right? 1,000. Like Kotaziyan Mara Allah. Kotaziyan Mara was over 1,000, right? That being said, we going. The next word it means is a military unit. A military unit. All right, and of course, I also know it means cattle. We already know that. I shouldn't have to explain that one. But I'm gonna write military unit over just to try to make it bigger. Military unit. It also means 1,000, and it also means cattle. All right. That's the word Allah. The next word is thaqaf. Thaqaf. All right. Thaqaf. Thachaath. Chaath. Thaqaf. This word right here means under, below, in place of. Right? So, under also means below and in place of. So I guess you could say instead of this. So that would be like a way to say instead of. All right, thaqaf. You choose this instead of that. That's Yanaquan up there. Hey, Most High in Christ, what's going on, Yanaquan? Most High in Christ. Oh, hey, Shalom on Christ. Go ahead. Let me see. Let me hit you up at the class. All right, no sweat. All right, Shalom on Christ. All right, so with that being said, you got nakah, which means smite, strike, Allah, which means 1,000, military unit, cattle, and I'll fix my 1,000. All right, I'll fix it. I see it looking a little jammed up. case somebody can't tell. 1,000. All right. So it also means military unit, and of course we know it means cattle. Hey, Shalom, that's a Lord in Christ, Lord in Christ. All right. So everybody should have these down. I'm gonna try to fix this word for ka. And I'm gonna start using the black marker after this as well. Ka. Let's try to make it a little bit bigger for everybody to see. All right, now remember we're going to actually do lesson 10 today, right? You're gonna go back and just go over it. I ain't gonna put it up on the screen because we already did it. We stopped at lesson 11, but this week and next week, this week I'm doing lesson 10. Next week I'm doing lesson 11 again, and I may put it back up on the screen. But I really just want to go over the words. We're gonna read it. I'm gonna read it to you out the book, and we'll put it up on the board. All right, and then moving forward after that, we'll get back into putting everything on the screen. But I just want to go over the practices. So, like the practices of Shalom Hashbagatah, of what it says, like without having to put it up on the screen, just practicing. We'll read it out and then we'll just put it on the board as an exercise instead of reading it and going through the lesson. Just because we already went through it, we already did it. This is sort of like a revamp or a catch up, since I haven't been in the class doing it in so long. All right, just so everybody can be on the same page. Nobody, gets left out. Yeah, I'll cover you. Yeah. Yeah, you good.
I can't see it.
Yeah, you too up. Yeah, you got to uncover your head. Oh, you about to do that now?
Count.
All right.
Yeah, that's what I said. If I could, I said it on first.
Oh, all right, okay.
Yeah, I know you heard me. I said it.
Yeah.
Go
I just thought you might have forgot.
Count.
All right, no sweat. So now let's get back into it. Yeah, but Salaki, my bad. But let's get into it, right? The next word is kaya. Kaya, which means life. Right? The word kaya means life, means live. Okay? So I'm gonna switch to the black marker now. Kaya. Kaya. Kaya means life, live, living. What else does it mean? Some more on here. Alive. Should have figured that. Figured it meant alive. All right, that's the word kaya. Now, all these classes we've been needing these good markers, and we just now getting them. Man, now let me stop. Let me leave everybody alone. I don't know if y'all can see that life living alive. So I'm gonna just make it a lot bigger. So like we only doing 3 words on the board anyway. 3 words at one time anyway. Got about how many words we got left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 6. So it means alive, living, life. Okay, what was the other one? Life, living, alive, live. All right. So live, life, alive, all those things. That's what it means. Okay. I think I might have wrote live a little bit small. I have to write this over and then we go on into the next word. Live. All right. So now, the next word that we have up here is Iwad. Iwad, which means yet, still, and again. So, what was it? Iwad. Go ahead.
So the scripture says, like, you shall come to life. That's the word you use?
Come.
Kaya.
Ye shall come to life. So it would be, how would we write that? How would we write that in Hebrew? How would we write the sentence or the phrase, you shall come to life? Also, to hit up my email, mariahupk@gmail.com. I'll post that right here. marahupk@gmail.com to get all the class info you need. All right. Alphabet sheet, which is right here. The 100 most common verbs. 200 Hebrew words. All the prayers. Right? You get all the prayers. What else? Alphabet sheet. 100 most common verbs. 200 Hebrew words. All the prayers. And the past, present, and future tense. Those 5 things. All right? So now, with that being said, like I said, just hit up my email. With that being said, and just say, Salaka said, requesting the Hebrew info for class. Go ahead.
So that's all. If you go to the website and then it's have stuff.
No, you just hit up my email. Just email me and I'll send it to you.
Okay.
I mean, for ISUPK members only, don't call with the garbage. Don't email with the bull crap. You know what I mean? Iwad means still, means yet, and it means again. All right. So now, with that being said, if we wanted to say, ye shall come to life, right? Or you will live. You will come to life, right? You will live. How will we do that? You can clip the heat. Come hot as a mug. Ye shall come to life in English, right? How do you write that in Hebrew? We'll go through it. First off, in Hebrew, you gotta write the action word, right? We would say the action word first, right? But it's usually easier to think about it because English is backwards. So you might say, you will come to life. We know that in Hebrew, the past, present, and future tense, that's on the it's on the root word. Our tenses go on the root word. Say if this word was the. No, how about this? If this word was, since we're doing the word kaya, we'll do the word, since we're doing kaya, we'll do live or life, right? Kaya, this word is life. It's usually the tense, you will, something will be on the root word. It will be connected to life. It would be you will, and then life, or you know what I mean, or it'll be connected to the action word, like come to life, right? It'll be you will, and then the action word come, which would be I think bawa'a would be come. Go ahead. Man, I'm good with what was the word? It was bawa'a is the word I was looking for. I ain't good at whether with the adverbs and adjectives and all that. I always mix them up, but I got it written down for you so I can tell you if it's an adverb. An adverb describes the verb, right? The adverb, I have it written down. The adverb describes a verb, I believe. I got it right here, which I can give y'all too in another class as well. An adverb is a word that describes a verb. It describes an adjective, or it describes another adverb or a sentence. This is often used to show time, manner, place, or degree. An example of adverbs are where, when, why, and how. They are adverbs. And they answer the question, Salakia. And they also answer the question where, when, why, and how, right? An example is the elections are coming soon. The verb coming is the action word, soon is the adverb, right? Go ahead.
I wanted to say sure you are because you're putting the Hebrew together.
Oh, Most High Christ, why? Damn right. She. All right, Most High Christ. He said, I'm putting it together, so I should know. He's right. Yeah, look. But yeah, I definitely got it written down. Most High Christ. Right. So now, with that being said, kaya will be life, right? So the tenses, meaning the past, present, or future tense, you will, that's future tense, right? So it will go on the word kaya. Now, I'm going to go on my phone and get this out my phone, right? The future tense for you. Like I said, y'all just get, hit up, just send me an email. Say, Salaki, I'm looking to get the Hebrew class info for class, and I'll send it to you, Salaki, if you emailed me and I didn't get back to you. Salaki, if I did that, all right, or if I got back to you late, let me type in the Hebrew info. We're gonna pull this tense up, all right. Real quick, boom. The tenses, part 1. I believe it is in part 2 for the future tense. All right, future tense. So you, masculine singular. I'll do you, masculine plural, just to address men, and women, right? But because we have a masculine language, we address the men first, or we address the men, and don't necessarily address the women, even if they're there. Like now, if there's no men around and we're talking to women, then we'll speak in feminine. But if it's men around and we're talking to men and women, we'll speak in masculine because the man is the head, right? So with that being said, we'll put this in, and we have tenses, different tenses for each one. Masculine singular, meaning one person. You got masculine plural, meaning two or more. You got feminine singular, meaning one sister. Then you got feminine plural, meaning more than one sister. So we doing you will, masculine plural, all right, I'll put it right here just so y'all can see right here what I'm saying. Put it close up, then bring it back, and it should pan out. I don't know. I'm trying to get it. Y'all should see me in this camera looking at the TV trying to get this damn thing. Pull it close. All right, maybe it just won't pan out. But you see where I got it from, all right? Just hit up my email, and you'll get it as well. So now, we're going to use the word bawa'a for the word come. Like coming, going, right? So now we got life. So under here is going to be English, since we're going to break it down. Under here is going to be English. So I'm going to divide English from Hebrew. It's the way the Lord divided the day from the night. Yeah, he divided the light from darkness. He severed Israel from among the other nations, right? So with that being said, here's going to be English at the bottom, because English is beneath us. English is under us, which we're about to get to. What was the word for under? That we just did. I said we're about to get to it. We just did it. Under, it was the kaf. English is the kaf. Now, under us, beneath us, below us. All right. So up here going to be English. Up here going to be up here. Down here going to be English. Up here is going to be Hebrew. So kaya, right? Now let me move this kaya over. We're going to move this word life over so we can write what we need to write. So kaya, we'll put this right here. Kaya, right? Now, with that being said, we'll go under here and put life. And I'm going to show you how we build sentences, right? So let me fix this, because that just looked like it was part of it, but it's not. It's supposed to be a connector. So chaya. Now, for masculine plural, it's tha, whatever the root word is, and y at the end. So future life will be tha chayawa, right? The chayawa, meaning you will life, right? But since it can't put it on that word, because you will life, or you will, we were saying you will live, that would be something different. We could say, and you will live, but we would have to put it on the word come, which is why I gave you the word bawa'a, because if you think about the sentence, you will come to life, right? You got to think of how we're going to put that in Hebrew, because the action word comes first. So what is the action? The action is coming to life, and then you. And so, or in this case, then you will, right? But we know that the you will be attached to whatever the main word is. So coming, so it will be you will come, and then to life. It's how we have to word it, right? So it'll be come, the root word come, which is bawa'a. It will be come, and then what? Future tense. Come you will, right? So it will be ba, bawa'a, wa. The bawa'awa, right? Or since words drop off, since characters drop off in our language, that why that's in, since why is like a weak character, meaning it's used a lot because it has a word meaning, it means and but and all that, it'll be dropped off. Just like in certain instances, ya drops off, ha drops off, because it's a weak character, because it's like a whore. It's used so much. A whore is weak, which is why she's used so much. She gives herself away, right? So to speak. Everybody uses a whore. She's weak because she lets everybody use her for sex. Because she's weak in the mind and the spirit to do something like that, right? So in this case, it's like the same way. Because these characters are used so much like that, real, word meanings, it's a weak character, it'll drop off. It's not something that you'll keep on to. So we can get rid of the wa and the character, and you'll see this a lot. So instead of it being thaba'awa, it'll be thaba'awa. Thaba'awa, meaning you will come, or come you will, right? It's better to say come you will than to write you will come. I'll just put you will come, just because it's English and it's beneath us anyway, right? You will, in parentheses for the tense, come, and then la chaya. The bawa'awa la chaya. Oh, slaki. Thaba'awa la chaya. You will come to life. Thaba'awa la chaya. Two is la, character, or the word two is the character la. And then we know the root word was kaya. Kaya. So two, in parentheses for that la right there, to life. Actually, I don't want to confuse you, so we're going to take it out of parentheses because this is not a tense. This is actually in the word. Even though this is actually in the word too, but it is a tense. In the past, present, and future tense. This is actually just a word. Word two, which is la. So, thaba'awa la chaya. You will come to life. Or in Old Quaker English, ye shall come to life. You will, ye shall, it's all the same thing. Come to life. Thaba'awa la chaya. And that's how you would say it, which is why it's good to remember, which is why I'm giving you words now, because it's good to remember these words. Now I'm not sure if bawa'a would be the perfect one, but bawa'a means enter, come in, enter into. And I seem to use this come. I know halak is go and walk. It doesn't mean come. So bawa'a would be the easiest one to say. Anybody would understand it if you said it because it's used as come. All right, go ahead.
Unto.
What's unto?
The word we was just saying.
No, it means like enter in. Like enter in, come.
Upon?
No, upon that's another word. Into is another word. Upon is another word. But this word right here means like enter, come in, come. So we would use bawa'a, which the character wa, it can drop off because it's a weak character. C is used right here. I mean, it is not needed, right? Just like iwad, right? I'm not sure if they would have it drop off, but it could. Like, depending on what they put on there, it could be Ida, right? So it would be still yet again. Well, you really wouldn't put a future tense on this, not unless it's saying you will come and then, well, actually it will be, or you will do something, and you will go on whatever, and then Iwad would just be again. Right? So with that being said, that's how you write ye shall come to life. You will is ye shall in Old Quaker English. Ye shall come to life. You will come to life. Ye shall come to life. Thaba'awa la chaya. Easy, right? Now that's after we start to study them. You know what I mean? After we start to study these same specific words, meaning these singular words or our vocabulary words, then you'll start to understand, and of course, not just the vocabulary, but the tenses, past, present, and future tense. Understand the words that drop, the characters or letters that drop off, and things like that. It'll start to come to you, like you'll start to understand it. You'll be able to write and make sentences. All right. With that being said, I'm going to give you the other word because we still got 6 more words to go. And then we're going to go and practice chapter 10. We're going to switch up some words that we got learned today and just, put them in place of the words that's in chapter 10 and try to make some of our own. All right, form our own sentence in our own language for our own people. You understand? With that being said, the next word is tazawa, which means charge or command. So the word tazawa. So many people leave the ISUPK because they can't take tazawa commandments, right? Tazawa. So a lot of people are not in the ISUPK because they can't take commands, meaning they won't come in because they can't take commands. They can't take tazawa commands or tazawa, right? Or tazawayim because it would be plural, right? So a command. What was the first one that it said? Boom, boom, boom. A charge or a command or an order, so to speak, right? I'll put this first. I'll put charge, right? A charge is something you order to do. You get charged with charges. Not in America. I don't want to use charges in that sense because in America, charges means something different. But in the Bible, say, "I charge you to do this," right? That's the Bible. In America, it's like you get charges against you. Of course, in our language, it's still slang, but it's not charges like American charges, meaning you got ordered to do this, not these are the offenses against you. All right. So charge, I give thee charge over the house of Israel, right? I give you command over the house of Israel. I give you an order to do something, but you're ordered to be over the house of Israel. So a command. I give you charge, I give you command, right? So a lot of brothers and sisters don't want to come into the ISUPK because they don't want somebody to have tazawa al yahum. Tazawa al yahum. They don't want someone to have charge over them. That's what I just said. Tazawa, in the sentence, tazawa, al, over, or upon, let's put a slash, upon, and then ya, meaning ya is just used as a connector. It's just a connector. I'll just put a C right there. Al, ya, hum. Hum is masculine plural for them. I don't know if y'all can see all this, but I'll come back and do it later. Tazawa al yahum. Actually, let me do this. So make it a little bit bigger. Move these erasers out the way, right? Move the erasers out the way, and then I can do it. Do it for y'all real quick. So that everybody can see it. There's no point in writing it up there all small. Nobody can see it. So, tazawa al yahum. Al yahum is one word, right? Charge, right? Or command over them. And this is just a connector, all right? Charge over them. You wonder why they never came in the truth or why they left the truth? Someone had tazawa al yahum. Now, whether they abused that charge or not, I don't know. Whether they abused their authority or not, I don't know. but someone definitely had power or authority or was given command. Right? Nathan, Tazawa. Or how would it be in Hebrew? It would be command, given. Or no, given, command. Tazawa, Nathan. Someone was Tazawa Nathan al Yahom, given command over them, right? Now, whether that person abused that command or not, that does happen, and we correct that in Israel. That's not brotherly or sisterly, right? It's not brotherly to beat your kids for no reason. Yeah, I mean, it's not sisterly to beat your kids for no reason. It's not brotherly to be a terrible child. Not sisterly to be a terrible child. It's not brotherly to be a terrible parent, to be a terrible uncle or auntie or cousin or brother or sister or daughter. That's not brotherly. La'ah, what? La'ah, akim. It's not brotherly, meaning more than one brother, meaning brotherly, plural. No brothers, no brotherhood, no la'ah aquathian, no sisters, no sisterhood. Right? So now we're going to do the next three. Everybody should pretty much have that. If you don't, I'll give y'all a second. Because we're going to go into chapter 10, and we're going to practice what they say in there. We ain't putting it all up on the screen. We're going to read what it say, and we're going to put the same damn thing on the board. We know our language, right? Or at least some of it, enough to understand it and try to do something with it, right? Chinese man, what he speak? Chinese. The Japanese man, what he speak? Japanese. The East Indian man, what does he speak? East Indian. The Arabs, what do they speak? Arabic. Arabian. All that garbage, man. The white man, don't count him. He stole everybody's stuff. He speak everything. Esau, what does he speak? Everything. He stole it all. And Israelites, we speak Hebrew. All right? With that being said, we're going to speak some Hebrew. And write some Hebrew. All right? So, Akim, Wa'akwathin, I'm going to give y'all the next 6. So we did warfare. We did charge. Right? Now we're going to do Hawa'ah, Qadash, and Shamar. The next 3. And then we're going to get into, let me see. Boom, boom, boom. Yep, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? So 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. Yep. So let's get into it. Everybody should pretty much have this. So Hawa'ah. This is an easy one. Hawa'ah. Not much, but you'll learn. And y'all can just rewind the class. If y'all think you get it, y'all can just rewind the class. Of course, after class, go back and watch it again. Ain't nothing wrong with it. All right? Nothing wrong with it. Let's go back and watch the class again. So, Hawa'ah is the next one. All right. Oh, Salaki. Haya'ah. Not Hawa'ah. Haya'ah. This for all the sisters out there, all right? So, Ha-ya-ah. Ha-ya-ah. What does Ha-ya-ah mean? It means she. She, S-H-E. She. It also means that in feminine. It's the feminine version of that. Hawa'ah is that. It means he, and it means that is the masculine form. Let me spread this out. Just looking at it, look a little, like you can't see it. So I'm just making it a little bit bigger. That. And it's that, but it's the feminine form of Haya'ah. Go ahead.
Is it what?
Hawa'ah is the word that. Hawa'ah is that masculine. Haya'ah is that feminine. Wada Yanakwan. Hawa'ah is that masculine. Haya'ah is that feminine. And also you'll see Hawa'ah as that as well, masculine. They'll take the second ha off of it. Because ha is also a weak character. It means the, it means her, she, her. Boom, boom, boom. Give me the next one. We did Haya'ah. The next one is Qadash. We know what that means. We know what the word Qadash means. I don't even got to explain this one. All right. If you don't know, you're about to find out. Qadash, right? Qadash means what? Somebody want to answer that? Somebody want to answer what Qadash means?
So you talking about the people in the
I already stopped putting it up there. See, y'all was moving, man. Y'all moving too slow. Y'all second guess yourself. Y'all know what Qadash means, man. Holy. Yeah, I mean, you like Salaki.
No, I was gonna say it. I just.
Oh, you was gonna say it.
My
My
bad.
bad.
Tell me go ahead.
See, Qadash was too easy. Everybody already knew it. Y'all was on it.
Salaki.
Go ahead.
If I could. My younger brother, his real, her little brother named Qadash. So he came over and they like Qadash. Instead of calling him, I'm like, what his name is? And then she was like, I forgot. I'm like, does it mean holy? And then she was like, oh yeah, that's what it means. So I was talking to this Muslim brother the other day, and then the word is like Muqadas.
Mm-hmm.
And I said that's the word for holy in Arabic. And I was telling him Hebrew, the parent language. Well, as we continued to talk, I was like, this brother speaks all this Arabic, but he do not know where his damn religion come from.
You don't know where that's his name come from.
You know what I mean? Like he didn't understand like he understood the Quran, but he didn't understand the origins. He didn't understand what a parent language was.
Can somebody give me Genesis? Is it 11 and 14? Or 14 and 11? Give me Abraham in Hebrew.
Bro, Khan, if I could, you know what I'm saying? So I'm studying, you know what I'm saying, walking me down. I bought that scripture. You know what I'm saying? And it's 14 and 13.
14 and 13. There we go. Genesis 14 and 13.
But yeah, so
Go ahead.
like he didn't understand so much of his religion. So when I was breaking down the Israelite thing, he was like, man, I'm listening, man. It makes so much sense. But I'm sitting there looking at him like, you got to look into what you teaching because you teaching like it's the truth. And you don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Like, you don't understand that the languages are related. You know what I'm saying? So if I tell you that the Arabic come from the Hebrew, you will sit there and try to tell me no, but you don't know for real.
Yep.
So I did.
Yep.
So
That's what they'll do. Go ahead.
They stole our culture. Usually, I would have been like, they stole our culture, man. Like, you know, that's what I would have been like.
If I could, I told him, I was like, they took it from the Israelites. They took it from us. That's your culture. Then I kept telling him he was an Israelite. He was kind of taking it, but then at the same time, he trying to be into the Muslim thing. I'm like, see, your religion don't have nothing to do with your nationality.
Keep over here. Go ahead.
I was just like showing him like your religion don't have nothing to do with your nationality because being an Israelite was who you was born as.
Yep. You lost to walk a hand because battling brothers and sisters in the world be rough. You know what I mean? Especially when they don't want to listen. So, this word shamar right here it means keep, guard, or protect. The person in your class is on shamar. They're shamar. They're the guard. They keep. They keep what? They keep the place in order. They watch. They're watching over what's going on. They watch for danger. They keep people protected. They guard. That's the word shamar, right? We have to shamar, Qadash, the truth, right? Amar. Lashamar, Ha'amath Qadash. Lashamar Ha'amath Qadash. Now, I didn't have to say all that. I could have said Lashamar Ha'amath Qadash, but I'm saying it for a reason. Lashamar Ha'amath Qadash, right? Which means to keep. Remember, la, if I put a la at the beginning, it would be to keep, to guard the truth holy, or holy truth, or keep the truth separate, which is what I actually said, right? I said to keep the truth separate. La shamar ha'amath Qadash, keep the truth separate, keep the truth holy. To keep the truth, sacred and separate. That's what I forgot to put, separate. Sacred, separate. My bad. Right? Forgot to put that up there. Salak is separate. I don't know if y'all can see that. We got to keep the truth separate. Keep it holy. Keep it sacred. La shamar ha'amath Qadash. Right? Which means to keep it sacred. To guard the holy truth. It's another way. That's another thing it can mean. When you say La Shamar Ha'amath Qadash, it could be to guard the holy truth, right? Or to keep the truth holy, to keep it separate. We want to keep the truth separate from religion. We don't want the truth to become a religion. That's not what we're working on. We're not working on keeping the truth holy, and then so it can become the biggest religion. No. People will look at it like that in their carnal little mind whenever Christ comes back, like, oh, it's gonna be the biggest religion and the only religion. No, it ain't. Everybody just gonna be de-eating the Israelite culture the way they de-eat it now. What's the white boy everybody want to dunk like? Anybody know? Well, what's the white boy everybody want to throw the football like? Yeah, nobody knows. It's nobody. Trust me. Right now, with that being said, that's the same way it's going to be in the kingdom. Everybody's going to want to be like an Israelite. They want to serve the Lord the way Israelites serve the Lord, and a lot of them are going to have trouble doing it, and they're not going to like it. But everybody else is still going to want Israelite culture, to dress like Israelites, to talk and walk and have their demeanor like Israelites. When we born that way, we ain't got to try. You know what I mean? We don't have to try and be what everybody else is trying to be. We just got it. We just born with it. Your son on Instagram and all the little YouTube videos and Facebook posts, young boys walking around like, yeah, they babies, man. That's in them. Now, where's Esau doing that at 8 months old, just learning how to walk? What is it, a year and 8 months learning how to walk, a year and a half, year and 3 months, 10 months old, just walking, but you walking all diesel like you run the damn house. Right. You know what I mean? Where Esau doing that? I will show you this. I show you Edomite baby beating on his mom. That we can find. That's Esau for you. I can show you Edomite baby choking the life out of some damn dog. All that you can find. Go ahead.
It's funny. It's funny. Yes, I could. If I could. It's funny you said that, because when at that moment I thought about what my boss used to say. He said, "I want to punch a baby in the mouth." A boy like infant, like, man. I said, why are you saying something like that?
Yeah, that's crazy, man. That cat need to be using something. The Lord needs to get with him.
Right. I'm like,
Not need to. The Lord is probably more than likely going to deal with that cat.
I'm
If he
like,
decides
he
to.
probably
Go ahead.
I'm just like, he probably do that for real. Like, there's something wrong.
Hey, there's something wrong with a lot of people. Now, and he would probably tell you, you don't need kids. You shouldn't be around nobody's children. You're in a cult. But he said, you're going to punch a baby in the mouth, and you the one out there saving babies' lives. Stop them from getting raped. We're going to do the next set of words. It's a hypocritical world, man. Go ahead.
I don't think white people are like they know how to raise children, like deal with children. Like we know how to deal with them. A lot of us, like babies.
I mean, that's obvious. They don't know how to raise kids. Look at America. How in the hell you run the earth? And America is a ish-hole country. Is a ish-hole country. The next word is mataza'a. Taza. I always jam up my taza. Mataza'a. Right? So slacky. These are good markers. You can't do too much with them. Too much messing up with them. Don't mess up the board. Taza, I'm gonna fix this real quick. There we go. It's perfect. Right there. Taza. This is what the word means. Taza is find, search, attain to, be found, be left, present, and bring into contact. All right. To find. Right? We're going to put that up there first. We just said a whole ton of words. Find is one. It said attain to. What did it say? Attain to? Yeah, attain to. It also said search, right? It said attain to, and it said search. Search. What else? Boom, where is that? Be found. Be left, right? Let me just fix this real quick. It's lucky, y'all. I'm gonna bring some of these back over here so I can stop having to look for them. I'll just put it just like this. Bang. Here we go. All right. What did it say? Be found. Be found. Be left. And it was one more. Forget. Oh, contact. That's what it was. It was contact. Oh no, it's two more. Oh, it's three more. It's present, bring into. I don't know what they're saying. Bring into contact. It says present. Present and then bring into. I think it's saying bring into contact. Bring into contact. There's a lot for that one word. You want to know why? Because Israel speaks slang. And now remember, these are three she-devil Edomites that's trying to, that's breaking down our language, right? So this is the best that they could do, actually. All right. So now, I will is the next word. I will Anybody want to say what that is? Oh wait, let me put up here how you pronounce it. Mataza'a. Mataza'a. Boom. Fix this H. Taza, it's all jammed up. Try to get away with it in this world. Like you know, try to get away with it. But Taza. So now the next one is I will lum. Everybody should know this. I will lum. Anybody want to take a stab at it? I will lum you. Aman.
It said,
Go ahead.
it said captain.
Nope, not captain. I will lum you. Aman. It's part of a prayer. It's right at the end. Go ahead.
It's not captain.
Nope, it's not captain. What about you, Astawaki? Remember?
I remember it being in the prayer, but I forgot. Is it in the one where we going against the nations?
That's the Father prayer.
Yes. Give Astawaki a hand. Give him a hand. He said I heard it in the prayer, but I forgot. That's all it takes to remember. That's all it takes to recognize. Like your memory allow you to recognize it. Go ahead.
If I could, which part of the prayer is it?
It's at the end.
Towards the end, right?
I remember I said Amun. That's it. That clip is. That's done. Go ahead.
Is that the Father's prayer?
Nope. This is the one where we curse all the nations. Give me Psalms 83 real quick. Psalms 83rd chapter. Anybody got it? Oh, Shaw. Somebody pull up Psalms 83. Go ahead. I will lum you. Amun.
Do you want in Genesis chapter?
It means eternity, forever. Eternity. Right? Eternity. I messed that up. I think I get away with it though. Eternity. Forever. Right? What was the last one they put up here? Antiquity.
Do you want in Genesis, sir?
I'm gonna write these over. They look a little small on the screen. No, I want Psalms 83. Oh, wait, I did want Genesis. The water.
Genesis, I believe it was. I know it was verse 14.
Yep, chapter 14, verse 13.
13, verse 14. Yes.
No, 14, verse 13. Eternity forever.
Kind of.
Right? We working on a eternal kingdom. We want eternal rulership. They also said antiquity, which I doubt, but it could be used.
So, like I said, you want me to read that one? Or?
Yeah, give me one about Abraham that Astawaki was bringing out. Go ahead. About Abraham being a Hebrew and not a Arab. And you know what I mean? And not a Muslim, but a Hebrew. Go ahead.
Genesis chapter 14, verse 13.
Go ahead.
And there came one that had escaped and told Abraham the Hebrew.
Go ahead. The what?
Abraham the Hebrew.
Abraham was a Hebrew, a descendant of Eber. He was not a Muslim. All right? He was not a Muslim. He was a Hebrew. You're wrong. Islam is garbage. Throw it away tonight. And Muslims celebrate Christmas, man. And Thanksgiving and their birthday. And they clap it up. And Easter. And they be clapping it up under them little woman dresses. They claps it up. I ain't talking about the brothers. I'm talking about the sisters. Under they little whatever that's called. They be butterball naked. And you can catch them on the right there at the right time. Pulling it up and showing and clapping and making everything move and jiggle from what the Lord gave them. They exercise it all the time, everywhere you go. They whores too. They drug dealers. They're Christians. All right? Go ahead, Yanaquan.
Yeah, but they say the Bible and the Quran go together, so why doesn't it say he's a Hebrew in there?
Right.
I met this guy. He told me that he said it says that it tells you in there. I was a pedophile. It tells you that the Israelites who they were.
Yep.
Right in
Give
there.
me what you got. The water, Yanaquan. That was excellent.
Okay.
Give me what you got for Psalms 83. Yanaquan, if you can give me Psalms 83 at the end. I thought, this word I thought means an easy one. I thought is easy. Means now. I thought. All right, means now. Can I get a time check?
It's 8:20, sir.
8:20. Most High in Christ. I thought. Now. The time is I thought. Time is now. Or now is the time. You got to think about it backwards in Hebrew. Sometimes it is the right way. I thought. It's I thought. I mean, ha time, and then it would be now is now, or I would thought. So ha, whatever the root word time is, and then I would thought would be is now. All right, for the present tense. Go ahead.
I was saying whenever you're ready, sir.
Oh, whenever you're ready.
No, I'm saying whenever you're ready, I got the scripture.
All right, okay, cool. Yeah, no sweat. Give me the scripture for I will alone. Give me Psalms 83 at the end. You got it in Hebrew?
Do I have it in Hebrew?
Yeah. All right, I'll grab it in Hebrew. You go ahead and read it in English. I'll pull it up on the phone.
I was going to get it. You want me to get it in Hebrew?
No. I just want you to read it in English. I'm going to pull it up in Hebrew. Oh, slack. I walked in where? Go ahead. You got it in English, right?
No. You want verse 1? Or?
No, I want it all the way at the end. I want that last verse.
So that's 18?
Yep.
Okay. Psalms 83. Verse 18. That man.
Wait. Wait, hold on. Wait. I think we might be missing Psalms. I think it might be Psalms 121. That might be it. Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. That's what it is. It's Psalms 121. The Psalms 83 is who is above all. Yeah, this is the one right here. It's Psalms 121 and 8. I'll read it in Hebrew for you. Yahweh, Yashamar, Tazafka, Wabawa'aka, Ma'itha, I will alone. That's this right here. Come on, if I back it up, is it going to work?
Put your hand by way of you gotta put your
I got to put my hand in front of it.
like this. No, in front of like this. Like this. Like next to the phone.
Oh, next to the phone.
Back it up.
And take the hand away.
Back it up a little bit more. Put your hand right there. Let's do it. Oh, that might be as good as
Damn, see, this used to work. This used to work. Yeah, with the other camera, you take your hand and put it there, and it clear up. It's a little weird being this close to the camera, but all right. But there you go.
I can still sort of see it from there.
I will lump is that last word. You got a dash or I, and then dash I will lump.
I can see it. Yeah, I can see it.
All right. Now, with that being said. The word I will lump, just so y'all know, is the word that looked like this right here. Right? I, and then wa, and then had this right here. And boom, that was I will lump. All right. That's what it looked like. And it was this right here. I even show you. Oh damn, hold on. I point to it, under it. That second word right there. All right, so there's a weird and creepy being up on the camera like that. But go ahead. So I will meaning forever. I thought means now. How about this? I thought. Now we're going to go into lesson 10. We're gonna do some practice and writing this Hebrew and practice writing the Hebrew sentence. Go ahead.
That the one that you put is earth,
Say it again.
eternity, forever. What's that?
Say it again.
The one say eternity is that I
Yeah, that's it. That's I will long for eternity,
forever.
forever, and antiquity. But that's it. That's all the words, right? So now we're going to go to lesson 10. We're going to practice some of this, all right? Why not? Why not practice some of it? It's our language. We own it. It belongs to us. Okay, boom, boom, boom. I'll give us a few words, right? A few more words. I'll give us a few more words just so we can do it. I did Bawa'a, right? I just need Al, Amar, and then Hananiah, right? So I'll give y'all those words. So now once we see them, we can go over it. Okay? Boom, boom, boom. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna erase these and give y'all some new words. Where's my phone at? Something keeps vibrating. Okay. All right, let me see. All right, the water. So now, we're gonna erase this. I'm gonna give y'all 3 more words that we're about to actually use that are in the lesson. Might as well give them to you. Instead of y'all, going through the lesson and don't know what we're doing. All right? So these 3 words I'm gonna give you is Al, one is Amar, and then the other one is Hananiah. Because we already did Bawa'a. Bawa'a is a word that I said. I'll give y'all 4 words. Right? One is Al, A-L, right? It's connected. A-H-L or A-L, Al, right? Means to. It means unto in Old Quaker English. All right, that's what it means. Sometimes it means power or God. You can use it as that, the actual Al. So power and God, you can use it for those too. I mean, it'll say like power, or there's another way to say power, God, right? So you can say that. I keep bringing these erasers over here. Lock me up. Put these back right here. Go ahead.
Or you say Allah.
Huh?
Or you say Allah. You know that says it means God. Yeah, Allah.
Yeah, that's what Arabs got it from us. Allah is another word that means is the main word that they use for God. Which means power, but in English it's translated as God. All right, so Al. So, and this pretty much is like rare. It's not rare, it's just not as common as the actual way as Allah. But it would be like Wa'al, right? Things like that. Like, or Al, or whatever the connection to it is. Right? The next the next word is, since we already went over it, I'll put it up here. Bawa'a, which means come, right? Come in. Hold on. Come in. Enter. Right? Enter in. You space this one out a little bit more. Right? Enter in. Okay? It means something else too. I forget. Forget it, it slipped my mind that quick. All right, so come in, enter in. Coming. You can put that over here as well. Coming. So it's coming to pass. So that's bawa'a. All right. And like I said, the wa is a weak character, so it can drop off. Okay. You're able to take it off. That's what I mean by drop off. You're able to take it out of the word, and a word will still mean the same thing. All right, the next word is Amar. Go ahead.
Did you say that again?
Huh?
You said you would drop the what?
When I say drop off, I'm just saying that you're able to take it out of the word. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna write this over. Look a little bit small. Just the come in and all that. Look a tad bit small. Come. I'll put come in. Coming. Right? Come, of course. Come, enter. And enter in, right? Enter in. All right, now the next word we're going to do is, I want to do Hananiah, since we know what Amar means, but I'll put Amar up here too. Ha, na. How about this? We'll do Hananiah, right? Hananiah. It comes from a root word, and I'll put this under it. The root word Hana is the same thing. It's just another form of Hana. And I'll write down here Ha Na. Oh damn, I'm so used to writing. I wrote the goddamn Ha backwards, y'all. Hana, right? Or Hananiah. Which is this word right here. Let me put that in parentheses because it literally only means one word. Well, I think two words.
Is this a different one?
Ha, na, and then erase this. Hanana, yeah.
Sloppy.
Why not write that so sloppy, y'all? You just hurry up and do it over real quick, taking up extra time. Go ahead, Yanaquan.
Does this mean come in?
No, this is a different word. What if
I could, which word is this? You can't say that.
Huh?
You can't say that or
No, yeah. This word means here.
Oh, here, okay.
I put the dash. This word means here. Here, and there's another, and it also means now. There's another way to say now, pretty much. That's a secondary.
Is this like the feminine and the masculine or?
No, Hana is just the root word that it came from. Like you'll see Hananiah, they both the same thing. So Hana and Hananiah, right? This one down here is Hana, that's in the parentheses. I wrote it X. It's a lot. Tripping, y'all. So this one is Hana. I'll put this one in the parentheses and take this one out of the parentheses. So you know. Hananiah and Hana. So the one at the bottom is Hana. The one up at the top is Hananiah. All right. It also means behold, lo, and though. Forgot about that. Here now, behold, and lo, right? Lo, and it also means, damn, I forgot the other one already. Though. Right, though. Thoughth, right? Though, that's what that means. It's a lot. So here, now, behold, lo, though. All right? So the one in the parentheses is just the root word that it came from. Just like you got Anya, and then you got Anakaya or Ankaya, and they both mean I or I am. Is the exact same word. You got Ankaya, and then you got Anya. So here you got Hana, and then you got Hananiah. It's the same thing. All right. So with that being said, once y'all done writing that down, now we're going to do the exercise. We're going to read chapter 10. Not like chapter 10 in the Bible, but chapter 10, and I said chapter 10, lesson 10 in the biblical Hebrew text and workbook. All right. So I'll give everybody a chance to get that. Everybody should have it. What that means is we're going to not put it up on the screen, right? When I say we're going to go over it, we're going to read it. We're going to go over it by reading through the lesson and doing what it's saying, but without the screen being involved, without us putting it up on a big screen for y'all to see it. We're going to hear it, right? And write it out. Meaning, as if somebody was speaking to us. Like, all right, I'll start with this. I'll just start while y'all writing it down, okay? So Genesis 27 and 18. Anybody got that in Hebrew? Genesis 27 and 18. All right, I'll pull it up as well. Yep, Genesis 27 and 18. I'm going to pull it up in the Hebrew. Somebody can read it in the English. All right, boom.
So you said 27.
Yep, 27 and verse 18. Let me know when you got it. You got it, Austin Watt? All right, I got the Hebrew for you. So in Hebrew, Genesis 27 and 18, I'll put it up on the screen. I know nobody can see it, but just to show you that we got it. All right, this is right here. All right, so now, Genesis 27 and 18 in the Hebrew, Wayaba'a al abayawa. Shalakia. Go ahead. Oh, you had your hand up?
Wow.
All right, no sweat. Wayaba'a al abayawa, Waya Amar, Abaya, Waya Amar, Hananiah, Maya, Atha, Banya. All right. Genesis 27 and 18 in the English. You got it, Austin Watt.
And he came unto his father and said, My father. And he said, Here I am. Who art thou, my son?
Dang. So he said, now remember this, Jacob coming to his father Isaac to get a blessing. And Isaac and Jacob said, Salaki. And Jacob came unto his father and said, My father. And his father said, my father. And he said, Here am I. Who art thou, my son? So Isaac said, I'm right here. Who are you, my son? Like which son are you? All right. Now, with that being said, now we're going to go over the lesson. All right, I'm going to take the eraser. We're going to erase the board. After I read a little bit of this lesson, then we're going to erase the board. So, this is lesson 1. And it asks us to break down Wayaba'a al Abayawa. All right. And it's asking us to do a verb analysis on the word Wayaba'a. So, in the lesson, we're breaking down the first part of what they gave us to break down. I'm going to read to you what they gave us to break down in the Hebrew. If y'all needed what was just on the board, y'all can rewind the tape for sure and go back and get it. So this is what they want us to break down. They want us to break down Wayaba'a al Abayawa, Waya Amar, Abaya, Waya Amar, Hananiah. So the first thing they gave us to break down was Waya Ba'a al Abayawa. So this is what we breaking down first. Waya Ba'a, I believe, right? Yep, Waya Ba'a. They want us to break this word down, and then they want us to break down al Abayawa, right? And I'll put Abayawa down here. Hold on, I don't want to start going too small with it. All right, so now, you know what? It might have been good to not do it this way, but put it straight across so I can write under each word. That might have been better. Might have been better to write under each word, right? Al Abayawa, right? Let me move this over just so I ain't getting too close to where y'all can't see, right? So Wa Ya Ba'a Wa Ya Ba'a Al, and then you got Abayawa. And then lastly, you got Abayawa. Salaki, nope. Waya Ba'a al Abayawa Wa Amar. All right, so yeah, that is that. Waya Ba'a al Abayawa. And all right, so that's what they want us to break down first. They want us to break down these three first. Waya Ba'a al Abayawa. And then the rest we break down after this, which is Wa Amar Abaya, Abaya, Waya Amar Hananiah, right? But this is the first one. I'm gonna put down here how you pronounce it. This is Wa Ya Ba'a.
So,
That's
the same owl you just put up. Does that mean Lord?
No, this owl doesn't mean, owl don't mean Lord. Remember I told you it means to, unto, and then it's also used as power or God.
Oh, so this one is the unto.
Yeah, this is to or unto. To and unto is the same thing. One is just this way of saying it.
So he did call him Abba in this instance.
Right. Oh, that's another word I had to give y'all. Abba. Abba means father. Just so y'all know. Real quick, let me give y'all this real quick. Abba, this word Abba, it means father. I believe everybody should know that. That ain't even hard to get. It's pronounced A-H-B-A, right? Abba. That means father in Hebrew. That's the other one I had to give you, right? But y'all know Bawa'ah. Y'all know that the character drops off. So this word is Bawa'ah, right? So I can get out of the way so y'all can write that down for this right here. Can I get a time check?
Time check 8:43.
8:43. Hold on. Salam sir, Shabbat stop. No, I still got it. I'm teaching the class. All right, in the lockbox. All right, no sweat, sir. Come on. All right, gotta start that. Big shout out to Rude Speech. I had to call it straight from Rude Speech. Most High in Christ. Y'all big shout out to Rude Speech, man. Go watch that show. A hell of a show with Officer Tazawan, Officer Mataza everybody out in Delaware. I know I'm forgetting everybody's name. Captain Ariel, he's doing a special guest appearance. I don't know if he's a part of this show now or what. Yeah, that's what it seemed like to me. But Most High in Christ. So now we're going to start with Wayaba'ah. Remember this word, Ba'ah. This was the root word, Bawa'ah. Bawa'ah. Remember I told you that the characters can drop off, right? How about I make this bigger? It's a lot here. I don't want nobody to have to squint to see what the hell is being written on the board. I keep, man, me and these erasers ain't having a good day. I keep moving them around. Probably getting tired of me. All right. So, and you roll a line on the quad. Most High in Christ. All right. No sweat too long. That's a bracket thought. Lord Christ. So this word right here, ba'ah, comes from the root word ba'wa'ah. Ba'wa'ah, right? But this wa right here dropped off. This one right here, this wa dropped out. Or you can take it out of the word. All right. So wa at the beginning of a root word means and. This character right here is wa, right? It means and. And this ya is a connector, right? It's a connector. Salaki. This one is not the connector. This is he, right? This is he. At the beginning of a root word means he. And this right here is either come, came, that's another word, it means came, come, entered in, and he came, or come, we'll just put come / came, all right? And he came, and then al, we just did al, right? Al is a root word. I'll put how you pronounce it down here. A-H-L. Al. Right? Yeah, my underline al. I didn't actually have to do that. I can just write out. I already wrote what it means, so I can just put. I already wrote how to pronounce it. I can just put what it means. And he came. I just put it in parentheses. How I've been doing, right? So al, this character al, is how you pronounce it. A-H-L. Right? This one could be, and he came to, and you put / unto, because the old quicker English, but I like to just use today's language. We're not denying that it said unto, we just putting it in 2021 language terms. It means to. And he came to. So, and, which is wa, he, which is ya, ba'am, which is came, which is from the root word bawa'ah. Instead of us writing waya bawa'ah and it meaning the same thing, we just put waya ba'ah because that's how it's written. Because this character, you can take it out. All right. So waya ba'ah, and he came. Al to Abayuwa, right? Abba. So let me put how you pronounce this. Abba, and then Ya, and then Wa. Abayowa, right? And he came to Father. His word is Father, Abba. You know that, right? We just did it. Father, this Ya right here is a connector. I'm going to get out the goddamn way in a second, so I'll be y'all. This y'all right here is a connector, and then Y at the end of a root word, you remember from last week, is him or his, right? I'm gonna take this away. I'm gonna just put his, because just put what the word is. His is better, because, and he came, father him. That wouldn't make sense. Father his, meaning his father. All right. And he came to his father. Now, I'm going gonna step out the way, let everybody write that down. Hopefully I ain't writing too small. Wayaba'a al Abayo. And he came to father his, or his father. I mean, that's easy. That's easy to understand. What's the time check? Oh, sure.
Time check 8:50.
All right, we're gonna move fast. We at the end of the class though, so everybody can pretty much rewind just a tiny bit, all the way to the end and get whatever you need. So, Wayaba'a al Abayo, and he came to his father, right? So now, what's the next part that they want us to break down? Is Waya Amar Abaya. So Waya Amar Abaya, and then the last one is Hananiah. All right, Waya Amar Abaya, Waya Amar Hananiah. So we'll just put this whole last one up here since Waya Amar is up here twice. And we'll close it out. Wa, Ya, A, Mar. Character Ma and Ra are connected. Waya Amar, like I almost forgot it. Waya Amar Abaya, Waya Amar Hananiah, right? So it's pretty much repetitive, right? Abaya, Waya Amar, Waya Amar, and then down here is Hananiah. So Waya Amar Abaya, Waya Amar Hananiah. And we started with Wayaba'a al Abayawa, Waya Amar Abaya, Waya Amar Hananiah. So this right here is Waya Amar. We'll put this how you pronounce it. Wa, Ya, A, Mar. Right? This one is Abaya. Abaya. Right? On the right, these is a little lower. I should. This one is Waya Amar again. Waya Amar. Right? I'm gonna move this Abaya down just a little bit. And this Waya Amar, I'm gonna move that just down just to give it some space. Right where we got it right. I think I'm gonna leave that one the way it is because we already did it. Or we about to do it again. Alright? Well, we're about to do it over here. And then again over here. So this wa at the beginning of a root word, we know it means and. Right? And this ya at the beginning of a root word, we know it means he. Right? He. And then amar is a root word meaning say. Say or said. And he said and he say, right? So I guess we could put said, since that's easier. Say or said. I think said would fit it more than say. And he said. And he say I said it. That was the old cartoon. What was that? Bugs Bunny? I said the cat. You know what I mean? Y'all remember Bugs Bunny, y'all old as hell. I don't know if they got a new Bugs Bunny, but the original one that came on Animaniacs and all that. Now, let me stop. Let me leave everybody alone because I used to watch that damn thing every day. Looney Tunes. All right. So now, with that being said, the next word is Abaya. You know, Abba is father, right? Yah at the end of a root word is my. We went over that with the endings and the beginnings. This is my. So my father. And he said, my father. Now we got the same thing. Wayaba'a. It's right here again. Waya'amar. Which is the same thing. And he said. And he said, Hananiah. This word right here is ha, na, ya. Hananiah, right? What did Hananiah mean? It means hear, now, behold, lo, go. So Hananiah, right? So in this case, he's saying here, because Hana means lo, behold. So the root word of this, Hana, is the one that means all those things. Lo, behold, though, here, now. That's Hana. That's the root word, Hana. But with the Naya means I or I am. It's just at the end of it. Naya. So here, I am. So here, I am. So let me actually write that in reverse so it'll be easier for you to understand. Just like you got Anya or Ankaya, when they put the Naya on it to say I am. So here, for the root word Hana, and is with I am. Here I am. So what did we just read? Waya Amar, Abaya. Waya Amar Hananiah. So Waya Amar, Abaya, Waya Amar Hananiah. And he said, my father. And he said, here I am. All right. So we don't have quotation marks in our language, but so in English it might be hard for you to understand what's going on. But when it says, and he said, my father, this is Jacob speaking. And then when it says, Waya Amar Hananiah, this is the father speaking. And he said, here I am. This is how we talk. Because remember, who's telling this story? Moses. So as a third party, speaking about what happened in the beginning. Moses authored the first 5 books from the will of the Lord Most High. So Moses is saying, and Jacob said, my father. And Isaac said, here I am. But he's telling the story. He's saying, and he said, my father. And he said, here I am. So what happened, Ashtawak? Well, he said, fuck you. And then he said, fuck you too. And now, excuse my language, but that was the perfect example. That's how you say it. You telling them, well, what happened? Well, he said F you, and then he said F you too. And then they start fighting. That's the perfect example. That's how Moses is saying. And he said, my father. And he said, here I am. Who art thou, my son? Which is further on, right? Which was the Maya Banya. Maya meaning, we can actually just put it up there. Might as well finish it out. We just broke down a whole verse in Hebrew. Maya meaning who. Or in this case, who are. Right? Maya Atha, which is what it said. Right? Maya Atha. Maya Atha. So Atha meaning you. And then I don't know if y'all can see this, but I'll try to make it big. He said Banya, meaning not children, but my son. So this is I put it in English, but my son. Who art thou, my son? I'm gonna fix the my son so y'all can see it better. Looks like y'all can see Banya, but y'all can't see my son too good. What time is it, Oscar Watt? 8:59. So, Hananiah, Maya, Atha Banya. Alright? Who art thou, my son? I'm gonna put how you pronounce it. Maya. Then you got Atha. Alright, I gotta call in. And then Banya. That's how you say it. Ban. Yeah. Lock you. So now, with that being said, Waya Amar, and he said, Abaya, my father, Waya Amar, and he said, Hananiah, here am I, or here I am. Maya, who, or who are, Atha, you, Banya, my son. Waya Amar, Abaya, Waya Amar, Hananiah, Maya, Atha, Banya. And he said, my father, and he said, here I am. Who art thou, my son? Still can't see my son. But this word says my son. I don't know if y'all can see it up there with all that glare. But that word says my son. With that being said, I'm going to pass the class over to priest, an officer of 500, right? 50. Officer of 50, Officer Oscar Watt. All right, go ahead.
You gonna do it?
What? Yeah, go ahead.
ISUBK give the announcements. The ISUBK start out at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander General Yohana. Room for new brothers and sisters. When a new brother and sister comes into the school, they are all limits for 6 months. They're to be saluted only. They're here to share themselves in the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Ties is a commandment. You can find it in the book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 21, or in the book of Malachi, chapter 3, verse 8 to 10. Means 10th in Hebrew, or Ma'ashira. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, give to the treasury department. Priest coin is a free will offering for priests, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocations.
If I could, we just broke down that whole verse in Hebrew on our own. Literally. Y'all better give yourself another hand. Give yourself some credit, man. Y'all broke down that whole entire verse in Hebrew. Now, tell me the Lord didn't give us our language back.
Right.
You just read the Bible, took it, and then wrote it and put it in your own language, man. You took some English words, you took, and he said, my father, and he said, here I am, who are you, my son? And you put the whole damn thing in the whole entire verse. You translated it into Hebrew, man. Give yourself a hand, all right?
The next upcoming holy convocation is for real. It's the 14th day and the 15th day of the 12th month. It's Monday, the 14th of February, and Tuesday, the 15th of February. You can find us in the book of Esther, chapter 9, verses 20 through 31. Salaki. I'll go out to check the bulletin board in the hallway. If any brother wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black boots, shirt, headband, and scarf. With that being said, the modules need to stay. In Israel, we're going to get one courtesy salute. The Imam Shabbat. Imam Barak.
Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua B'Rakatah.
That's your top. That's
We had the sisters online too, so lock you. Oh, yeah, you can give one courtesy salute. All right.
courtesy salute to the sisters. Men of Israel, Imam Shabbat. Imam Barak.
Yahweh Shabbat, Ba'Shem Yahushua.
That's your top. Class 2.